Captain's Log Supplemental.
Hey Jeremy, you know those race cars you're busy building?
Yeah, I do. I
You,
got one
you,
that I'm looking at every day.
you know what I don't see you working on?
You don't see me working on the amazing Sentinel system yet.
That's true. It would take all of 10 minutes for you to have one.
And it's very quick and easy to install.
It is. It is. And we could watch you when we are not at the race with you and see how you're doing. And then we can call you up when you get out of the car and tell you everything you did wrong.
And I love that because so many years I've been driving and not been able to see what I'm doing.
I know.
And now we can.
I know. You know what I'd like to do with the video? My most favorite thing is I take the video and I load it on YouTube and then I send it to my coach and say, look at 26 minutes and 17 seconds. Look at this one lap and tell me what I can do better. And every single time, you know what they say?
Everything.
Exactly. Precisely. So with the Sentinel system, you get instantaneous feedback plus useful feedback that unfortunately is accurate for my driving.
I think it's accurate for all of our driving.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's probably true. Yep. But you need to get one in your car, sir.
Yes, I do. And with the discount code that you're going to tell everybody, they can save 10% on this awesome system.
Yep. Trouble free. I haven't had an issue getting video every time we've gone out with the Sentinel. It's always worked. Can't say the same for some of the other systems we've tried. So I don't know. It's on the podcast notes down there. Don't do it while you're driving though. We like to have our listeners live. It's good.
Who hope to one day be the world's greatest driving heroes. Created from the cosmic legends of the universe comes our team captain, the Vision, Bill Fisher. And their soon-to-be Wonder Woman, Vicki Fisher. And our Captain Marvel and head flight trainee, Jennifer Scripchuk. Their mission, to fight injustice, share what is right and wrong, to get you out of your house and come out racing with them and serve all mankind. They are the Garage Heroes in Training Team.
Welcome to the Garage Heroes and Training Podcast. I'm the only one hosting for this episode. We're doing some more NJMP post-race. And with that, we have Slippery Slope, who is here from Slippery Slope.
This is Bill.
I'm
Bill.
Audra.
And I'm Max.
That's right. Max minus the mustache.
That's right. I got sick of it.
I can imagine. That was porn star worthy. We'll go with that. So
It was a pretty fierce fireman's mustache.
it was a little carried away. So we might as well start with that. We've done. I think by the time this one comes out, this will be the third one. Most of us know we were at NJMP. Most of us know what the weather was like. But what was the theme? Because usually you guys have this really nice classic BMW 5 Series with white and blue theme with some ski stuff on it. And I don't believe that was the case this time. It was a little different.
No, that car met with an ugly end.
Yes.
It'll be resurrected at some point. Max will bring it back to life, but we blew the engine in New Hampshire, and then it was subsequently in Max's garage when they had a massive fire there. So that did in the rest of it. So we decided to use my E30, and Bill on our team came up with a great idea for a theme due to the fire situation, and we decided to do a firefighter theme.
Very nice. We have purposely avoided talking about said fire, but it was not our fire to talk about. But it was kind of bad. And how's things going on the recovery on the fire?
Slowly, but plugging away.
Okay. Are we still in the arguing and bickering stage with the insurance company, or is that resolved?
No, I think that's pretty much resolved. I mean, there's still some loose ends to tie up, but the bulk of that is over with for now.
Okay, that's good. So the moral to the story is when they have a recall that says do not store your hybrid Kia. Was it Kia?
Yeah, it was a Kia.
Yeah,
Uh,
hybrid Kia indoors. There is a reason.
right. Yeah, this one wasn't even a hybrid though.
Oh, it wasn't? It was just plain?
Just a regular car.
Oh, look at that. So,
Yeah.
well, I don't think that car is going to get its 100,000 mile warranty taken care of. I believe it's not going to be warranted.
No, it's expired now.
Yes, it is. So what was the theme? You did the fire theme. You I believe you pulled in and I did what I'm supposed to do. You pulled in with a really nice E30 spec E30 car in a bright shade of red, and I believe you were welcomed with a chorus of I don't know, cheers.
Red
Was it?
is not a theme.
Oh, that's not a cheer. I thought that was a cheer. That was.
That's all I heard.
Oh, so I don't know. Maybe you had the wrong station on the FM dial.
I think I heard that one too.
What? Oh, those people. They have no. I can't stand the people who are like that. They're terrible. What kind of people do that to fellow Lemons racers?
Yeah, no one I know.
Nope, nope. They would never be allowed on this podcast. Nope. So you came unthemed, and then you fixed it. It didn't take long.
Well, Bill's brother showed up and fixed it.
Ah, the true story comes out because I was like, it was like 20 minutes, and I walked by and it's like, bloop. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, he made some really good vinyl, like numbers to put on the sides, but they weren't just numbers; they were numbers with like a little a tire with an angry face with like flames, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a whole graphic. It looks really cool.
What?
And
Yeah, the
then
firefighter
like
shield for the roof.
yeah, like embellishments, like much like you'd see on a fire or a fire truck.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So in case anybody needs to, Bill, would he want to do this again for anybody? Is that something we should publicize, or is this kind of like he does this strictly for you?
He probably just does it for me.
Okay. All right. Well, all you other peoples, you're out of luck, suckers.
But I can
He had
ask.
also done the
I can ask.
other car too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He's pretty happy guy. It's kind of like theme in a box. You just like add a little bit of water and boom, it's on your car. Who knew? How easy could it be? It's not too bad.
It was a lot easier when he applied it. We applied the vinyls last time.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that does help. I Miss Vicky and Miss Jen take care of ours most of the time because mine always end up with a body part underneath them, and it doesn't look good when I'm running next to the car for the entire weekend. So Spec E30, anything needed to prep for it? Was it ready to go? Just sitting there saying, "Please let me go, please let me go."
So we had used it at New Hampshire because we blew up the motor on the 5 Series blew up on test day.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked to the judges, and they we told them we wanted to try to go home and get the other car and then bring it back and tech it Saturday morning, and they said that's fine because it blew up on Friday. So we did that, and then while they were teching it Saturday morning, they pointed out the spreader plates. I don't know, some of the welds they didn't really like, but they let us go anyway, and they let us race. So. And then we're like, hey, these spreader plates are a little bit smaller than the rules require too. So the big thing to do besides painting the car, because we did paint the interior and the exterior, was to beef up the spreader plates on the
Mm-hmm.
roll kit. So we added sections of plate next to the existing ones to enlarge them. So that was the big thing that had to happen.
Mm-hmm. So it didn't cut it and do plinth boxes or anything. Just kind of just made the plates bigger.
Yeah, just sort of just followed the contours of the body, like making like an additional, extension kind of piece.
Mm-hmm.
And I talked to Pagel about it, and just to make sure that was
Right.
acceptable. And he said that's fine, so we did that, and then we painted it.
Yep. That was noticeable.
there was some other seals and stuff that had to be changed, but that was already done since the last race because we did use the car for a track day at Thompson in March. So some of the
Cool.
stuff had already happened on the car, before that event. So we were in pretty good shape, but there were some things to do.
Yep.
Well, and there's some parts that wound up in our basement that
Oh,
are temporarily not with the car.
oh, right. Yeah, we took out all kinds of. There was like ballast weight, like weightlifting weights in
Yeah.
various places of the car to make the spec weight
Mm-hmm.
because it was being used as a spec E30 car. So we took those out to paint underneath them, and then we're like, hey, why are we? There's no reason to put these back in. It's just dead weight. You don't need that for lemons.
Nope.
So we lightened it up by getting rid of that, and then we also took out the rear quarter windows and the rear windshield, and forget what else. There was a spare tire in it to make weight also, and so we left that out. Just all kinds of dead weight that we could just easily get rid of.
And most of our cars, they just put me in it. It's fine.
Well, Max couldn't wait to get rid of all of that. 30 seconds after I said, yes, you can take these things out of my car, they were already in the basement.
Was it a noticeable difference? Could you guys feel the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it felt a lot better from the last time. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Very well.
It's not a fast car. It's a very slow car.
Yeah, but it's
So,
in the turns.
losing a little bit of weight, I think it helped it out quite a bit.
Yeah, definitely a momentum car. So anything you can do to shed the weight helps.
Awesome. Awesome. Was it just the three of you in the car that weekend?
Yes.
Oh. And our best wishes to Chew and crew. When hopefully things are on the mend.
He is in recovery. He
Excellent.
graduated from ICU to the cardiac unit today, so that is very good.
Okay. Yes, I had full intentions of having another episode of This Old Car, and then I felt bad having Chew and Crew down. So we in honor of Chew and Crew, I didn't do anything, but that's okay. Chew and Crew, we need you back. I need my Norm to come on back. Come back.
Well, depending on how he's feeling, he might stop by Thompson.
Oh, cool.
He won't be doing any chewing and crewing. Well, maybe chewing, but no crewing.
He'll definitely do chewing. Let's be real. He's not going to pass the chew. The crew, carry your own gas cans, buddy. So it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, cool. Had you guys, I think you had all driven this NJMP after the repave last year, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't remember if you liked it or didn't like it. Was the change welcome by you guys or kind of in the middle or?
I still think, coming onto the track where the blend line is just, non-existent, is a little sketchy, but you get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the rest of it was good.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't have any. I mean, that's the first thing that kind of comes to mind is just that they sort of like diminish the,
the lack of blend line.
The blend line, but
yeah.
I don't know. Other than that, I mean, everything seems good, and the new surface. I mean, it still feels like so smooth. It's just like it's great.
Yeah, yeah. Did the slight change in the odd return, did that affect you, Miss Audra, or were you still as successful as always?
I take great care going around that turn.
Now.
And to be fair, my last incident there was not my fault.
Oh, geez, here we go. She's a real racer now. Okay, so tell us.
But I had no incidents there this year, so we're good.
All right. Very well. Very well. All right, that sounds good. What about you, Bill? Any changes? Any noticeable changes for you, or?
The track was pretty smooth. I ended up doing 3 hours.
Really?
Yeah. Not very fast. I got past an awful lot.
Well,
but
it happens.
The mirrors in this car were much better than the last car. I could see them. I could see them coming.
What style mirrors are in these cars?
Regular ones and little round ones.
Okay. Okay.
and a big one up on top.
Yeah, the
So it's
center
the right
rear
spot.
mirror is way better.
Yeah. Yeah, you can actually see things through it.
Is it a curved one?
No,
It's just a regular OEM one?
it's like a clear view or something, but it's not convex.
Okay.
And the one in the other car is convex, and it's I don't it seems like we seem to like the one in the E30 a lot better, like everybody does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
A lot of it's, I think, position. Like the other one's too close to her face.
oh, that could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We like ours off to the like almost in front of the passenger seat, so you can barely reach it, but you can see behind your head without having to use any of this. Like the side mirrors, you almost don't need. So it's okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Saturday, anything to report for Saturday? How did Saturday go? Who started? Who started this
I
mess?
did.
Okay. Did you make it to the thunderstorm break or pre?
Yeah. Made it to the lightning hold, and then we did a driver change during that.
Mhm.
For when the track went hot again.
Was it the usual first laps of Days of Thunder out there on the NJMP trail?
So it was pretty wet Saturday morning.
Mm-hmm. That's all the
So
better.
it was kind of I don't know. It was okay. I mean, my main, I stayed out of trouble, so that was good.
Mm-hmm.
And but I saw the Volkswagen on its side.
Yep.
And
Not the way you park a race car. Just FYI.
no, it was weird too, because like I'm driving by and then there's no flags anywhere, and then I'm like, there's a car on its side. There's like a flagger right there, no flag. I'm like, okay, well something's coming because obviously
Yes.
they'll see it eventually.
In my mental acuity state, I can realize there is a flag incoming, and I think we were 15 or 16 minutes in, and there's a car sitting on its side on the fastest part of the track. It's
Yeah,
not ideal.
so I'm going through the octopus, and I mean I looked, I could see like a lineup of cars just like stopped, so I just pulled behind them, but I still never actually saw the red flag, like the flaggers that by the they were I never actually saw it.
It's a local red flag. It's something
Yeah,
special.
that's what it seemed like. It was like a
Something
local.
special.
It's
Yeah.
like something absurd. It was very strange. That was weird.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There was, I don't know. Still some good moments, but the lightning hold kind of shut it down for a while. So that was just we just had to deal with it.
Yeah, that's kind of it's one of the few things that'll stop a race for us. So don't want
Yeah.
our flaggers, the good ones nor the bad ones, to get struck by lightning. So
Mm.
Right.
so who gets in next?
I was in next.
Okay, and
And
how
it
long
rained.
until you had to pee, Bill?
I made it. I made
Really?
it. All
Hours,
3 hours. Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
What's
I
up
was
with that?
much more appropriately hydrated.
Okay,
It was
excellent.
very impressive.
And it wasn't raining.
Mm.
Well, it was raining, but it wasn't raining terribly when I got in.
Right.
And it slowly dried out.
Yep.
I just steady as you go, and I kept going.
Yep. I haven't driven on NJMP since the repave in the rain. How's the difference? Is it stickier? Is it slipperier? Is it
It wasn't very slippery.
okay?
Although I did see a bunch of people spin out.
Yes. Well, it doesn't matter if it's slippery or not. The people are going to spin out. So it's just
That's true. They spun out the next day too.
the limit is the limit is the limit, and some people don't realize that the limit changes, and sometimes you are not able to drive at the limit. So maybe you should think about that. But that's a different story. It's okay. All right. So unconsequential, 2 stints down. That means the black flag. I mean, that means Miss Audra's coming.
And I stayed out of trouble on Saturday.
Oh, I noticed how you added the on Saturday part there.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
I had a great 2 hours out there. It was clear and nice by the time I got out, so I had a beautiful stint.
All clear. Life is good. All right. So inconsequential stint. Does that mean Max ended the day?
No,
that
I
finished it out.
Is
You
it?
finished it? Just 3 people?
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
are. Oh, that's right. We had the rain, the lightning delay. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Excellent. So one day down, then we do Saturday night festivities, little gang of friends in the paddock with the sharing, and then most times we have food back home because you never know what's going to happen. Just in case. How did Saturday go for Team Slippery Slope? Don't jump at
Oh,
once.
good. We looked over the car and not really much to do with the car because nothing really happened, which is good.
Hmm.
We had some food. We hung out. What else did we do?
Saturday was fairly uneventful.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So
We changed the position of the Dalmatian in the car. That's about it.
Oh, right, that was
Yeah.
what happened. I knew there was something.
what
That's
what
all the
what
excitement we had.
what fire car doesn't need to have a Dalmatian flying around the racetrack? I
Oh,
tell
it's
you.
so funny, so hilarious.
Hmm. That's awesome.
It's also a
So
little bit creepy, but
it's okay. It's all
it's
right. The Dalmatian got a little bath during some of Saturday. It's fine. So how did you guys finish on Saturday? Were you like top five?
oh yeah, totally. Maybe
Top five plus a bit? Plus a bit?
top five from the
Like times
bottom.
10, maybe.
Yeah, something around there. It's okay.
What were we on Saturday? Like 50
I
something?
think we were 50-ish.
Yeah, I think so. I have the post Sunday for sure. I just don't have the post Saturday, but that's okay.
I think it was I don't know, it was either 40 something or 50 something Saturday night. And we
Yes.
didn't change a whole lot throughout, through Sunday, I don't think. Or
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So the question for you guys is did you pass the meatball car or did you get passed by the meatball car? What's the answer?
The Mini?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Um,
got passed by them.
Oh, I got passed. Yeah, I got passed by everybody though.
Yeah. There's that. Max
There's
Max
that.
is like, no meatballs passing me.
yeah, no, I did pass the meatball.
Okay. That's good. All right. Did they pass you a plate while you were going by, or were they, keeping it all to themselves at that point?
No, they were being pretty selfish with the pasta,
I'll
but
t-
that's
I'll
okay.
talk to Mike. I'll talk to Mike. We'll see what we can do.
No, I was on Sunday. I was around that car. Like I saw that car a lot. It was I don't know. It was how sometimes you just see
Hmm.
certain cars a lot.
Right.
So yeah, I also saw pieces of the pasta on the track at one point.
Yes. Yes. It
I
was
don't
a
know what day that
delivery
was.
gone awry. Gone awry.
If that was on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, but it was on the main straight, like all the way on the left, and then the next lap it was in the middle, and then the next lap it was far track right,
Yeah.
and then it was just gone. I don't know what happened to it.
I think it was DoorDash gone awry, but it's fine. It's okay. It's good. All right. So who started off on Sunday?
I did.
Oh, Audra going out for the crazy people.
I like starting on Sunday. It's
Do
fun.
you? Okay.
Yeah, it's our usual thing. Like Max starts on Saturday and I start on Sunday.
Okay.
It's good.
All right. So was it good this time?
Mostly.
Sounds like there's a follow-up question I should ask. Miss Audra.
Just one black flag. Well, so I
Ah,
self-reported.
there it is.
Self-reported.
I
That doesn't matter.
self-reported,
That
yeah.
doesn't make it go away. I shot somebody,
So
but I said sorry.
I think it
Better if you
did
confess.
because I came around corner 5 and I slid like right off the track and
Mhm.
wound up like pointing. I don't know. So if the track is like it was like a T,
Mhm.
to me. I don't know how to describe that better. So I got myself going again, went in, self-reported. They sent me right back out. And when I went out, there was a ton of speedy dry in the area where I slid. And I think there were actually fluids that I
Yeah,
hit.
it sounds like it. You were juiced.
Yeah. It was just too bad, but it happens. It's not,
Does.
Whatever.
It does. And
So I'm going with it was not my fault.
Oh yeah, it's never my fault. I got you. I'm listening. I'm ignoring, but I'm listening. Okay. So according to my schedule calculations, I would say, Bill, you were next.
I was next.
Ah. And how did that go for you, sir?
Went pretty good.
Okay.
My first lap out, I think my mirrors kissed the truck mirrors.
Ah, you guys making a little smoochy smoochy, I hear.
Yeah, yeah. No side contacts. We didn't mess up the graphics. That's good.
Okay. That's good. Graphics are still
Actually,
going to the
Bill,
next race.
when
Yeah.
we got it home,
Yeah.
there was some contact there, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Yep. You smudged the graphics a little bit.
Well, it was red on red violence, so it's fine.
I didn't see it, so it looked like just the mirror. So my mirror popped out, and I had to put it back.
Mm-hmm.
But my fault. I kind of rolled into the truck a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. We've discussed it. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Max, you finished today?
Anyway, and then
Oh, wait.
I got called in for a black flag
You? For what? For the truck?
because they thought I hit Jeremy's car, which I
Yes.
didn't.
I know you hit the truck.
Well, I didn't tell him that.
This is the team that gets black flags but denies them the whole way.
Well, they asked me if I had contact with the BMW, and I said
Yes.
no.
Yes, I know.
Because I didn't.
I know. I know. And then the truck got called in again after we self-reported.
Oh man.
Because anyway, it doesn't matter. And then Jeremy got called in, but that's fine. It's Jeremy's car. Who cares? He still came in 10th. It's fine. He's okay. He'll survive.
Well, somebody else hit him, and they didn't come in.
I know. It happens. So all teams, some of them seem to follow the rules and some of them seem to follow Max. It's fine. It's fine. So is that it for the black flags for you, sir?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Very well. And Max, you finished today?
Yep.
Anything of note? Any cars out there that you were having some fun with, or any cars you were having some trouble with?
No, it was a really good stint. Like the weather was the track was dry, it was cloudy, but it was dry, so it was much faster.
Yeah.
Everybody was moving a lot better than when I was out there on Saturday morning.
Right.
So it was really fun. There were, I don't know, just a lot of good packs of cars that I was in for a while, and then either then the pack moved on and I got left behind and then found another pack, or then I left the pack and found a different one, but it's fun moving around through traffic and trying to maintain a pace. It's a blast.
Well, you did set the fastest lap of the weekend late in the day on Sunday, so must have had a little bit something going there.
Yeah, no, it was good. Car felt good. I felt good. It was just, it was nice.
Yeah.
That track is so good. Like there's a really good like rhythm to it. I think there's a flow that I don't know. It's good.
Yeah. So you guys ended up 40th out of 131. Well done.
Thanks.
It's good. That's a good time. Good weekend. Job well done. Worked hard. Struggled through all the pasta and pizza and the meatballs out on the course, and So looking at your fastest lap, though, you're only 72nd fastest out of 131. That's gonna make top 10 tough for you guys. Just saying. Guys, this is where you talk. It's a podcast. Audrey, you've done this before. Stop laughing. Start talking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that was great discussion there, guys.
To do on getting it, we'll get there.
So this was going to lead to a follow-up with a follow-up question, but since you didn't answer the first one, I didn't know how to follow up something that was ignored the first time. So let's go with this. Is it car mod or is it driver mod that's needed for this vehicle?
For me, it's definitely driver mod. This is only the second time I've actually gotten in a race car this year so far. So I need some seat time.
Yes. I would say. What do you think, Bill?
I could go faster.
You could go faster. Okay.
Pretty slow.
So the problem's the loose nut behind the wheel, not the loose nut of the car. Okay. All right.
The
That's
car was
fine.
doing good.
Car was fine. Okay.
Yep.
So they break it down? Like I didn't even get to see the post race stuff, but do they break it down by class?
Yeah.
So do you know where we were in class? Because
I can figure that out for
apparently
you.
I was so interested I looked it up myself.
I can figure that out for you. I will do that post pod. I'm not supposed to do math and if someone else was here to vamp for me, I could get it done for you. But so you guys were B and you weren't the top B. There's a lot of B's above you, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Very well. All right. So any changes going into the next race? Any improvements? Any practice? Any plans? Or are we just going as is? Shake the towel dry, let it dry a little bit on the clothesline, and then bring it to the next race?
Probably just mostly as is, change some fluids, that kind of stuff. I don't know. It's pretty good the way it is.
Yeah. I mean, it's a spec E30. It kind of is what it is at this point. So
Yeah,
no
it's
sense.
never gonna be the fastest, but maybe the drivers can get better.
Yeah, there's always that. Always that. It's okay. How were your pit stops? I didn't get a chance to review those in the intervening weeks.
We could probably get a little bit faster, but they were pretty good. No real fumbles.
No double-digit pit stops.
No, we didn't get heckled. Nobody offered us a job because we were there for so long.
Okay. All right. You
Haven't
didn't get
had a
time and a
repeat
half.
performance of that, so that's
Okay.
good.
All right, that's good.
Well, and we only had to do 3 pit stops in the
Yeah, there is that.
thing, so that was pretty good.
And plus, you weren't slowed down by that chewing crew guy. That always helps. It looks like most of your pit stops were like in the 7 minutes to 7:50.
No, then we need to get that down to 5. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure we can.
Does that include a lap in there?
Yeah. It
Yeah,
does.
that's more like 5.
Yeah.
I don't know what a lap's taking us.
I can make you feel worse though. Some of the other people are in the like 3s and 4s.
Oh wow, that's really good.
Yeah. But and then there's us, right?
I don't think we were really rushing. Like I don't know why. It just wasn't that kind of day for a weekend for us.
Allow me to quote one internationally famous one dominating with Dawson. It's a race, not a weight. Okay. Just FYI. Anyway, you did have one that was a 4, so that was good. All right, cool. So you guys got to circulate pretty much without incident, except for, the ones we talked about. What stood out? What cars stood out? What stood out for the weekend? Anything?
I guess for me, I was paying a little bit more attention to the other E30s just because we were driving an E30, so just sort of as like some sort of reference point. I mean, I always see them, but it's a little different when you're in one of them, and then you're like, hey, that's the same car.
How did you do relative to them? Do you know who they were?
There were a handful of them, and I think they were all faster, or pretty close to, but not, some were quite a bit faster. I'm not sure what the fastest lap of the fastest E30 was, but at least a few seconds faster.
Right.
And
Who's
then,
the team that was in the garage next to us?
yeah, I think they were like 3 seconds or so faster.
Yeah, they were really good.
Yeah, yeah, they're,
Oh,
yeah,
the gadget?
yeah,
Yeah, they were fast.
definitely. And then, yeah, there were a few others too, and I looked at a couple of them that I knew the team, and there were some that were similar, and then most of them I think were a little bit faster.
Right. Well, you're close to like that middle pack where, a couple tenths here or there, you can change 20, 30 spots. So you're right in the dead center of the bell curve. So that's not too bad.
Yeah.
So Miss Vicky's job, whenever she's here, she loves to do the traditional good, bad, and the ugly, where you talk about something good for the weekend, something bad for the weekend, and an ugly could be something ugly for the weekend, or it could just be a nice story. We like stories, podcasts, stories, podcasts. Miss Audra, you've hosted a podcast. You should be able to answer this. Come on, tell
Yeah,
me what you
yeah.
got.
So the good, as we discussed while we were still there, Bill, is that there was zero drama. Um, New
What
Jersey and
at
us
New
have not
Jersey?
always gotten along, trying to get the trailer out of deep mud at 3 o'clock in the morning when the tow truck wouldn't even try and get us out, things like that.
Max
So there was
didn't total a car in his
zero
head at the same time.
drama.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was awfully nice. Yeah. We didn't crash anything. We didn't break anything. We weren't stuck in the mud. You know, that is definitely the good.
Okay, we'll
Trailer
go with
didn't
that.
leave without us.
And the car did really well. Like it was a good shakedown for the car. And, we had a little bit of trepidation using, my spec car to do this, but I'm feeling pretty comfortable now. So that's another good.
So speaking of that, is this a long-term use of this car, or is this a what's the plan?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a while before the ski car will be, resurrected. So this is what we have in the interim. So
Okay,
that's what we're going to use. It's, use what you have. It's a great car. It's fun to drive.
it is.
So why not?
And you weren't using it for something else. Hint, hint, hint.
You're right.
All right, what's your bad?
I don't really have any bads for
Oh,
this.
geez.
I think it's, my bad that I didn't realize that there were fluids on the track and that I hit it and went right off.
Oh, the bad was just getting there. The ridiculous traffic we hit
Yeah, that was pretty
on
bad.
the way home. It said 5 hours when I left, and it took 9 hours.
Oh man.
Yeah. Well, I didn't go the way it said 5 hours, so that didn't help. But that was only about a half-hour detour.
Did you do
Yeah.
the George Washington Bridge?
No, we
Okay.
didn't even do the George Washington, but we got stuck in some traffic jam for half an hour.
No. There's that. Okay. Let's see where sorry, housekeeping just came in to try and change my room, so I totally lost it. Who answered what? I don't know. Somebody else go next. Got a story time? Story time?
Next
Story
for
time?
Bill.
I don't know if there wasn't any ugly.
Well, give me a story.
Well,
Give me a
ugly,
story.
I'd say it was the lightning. Lightning
Yeah.
bolt was ugly.
Yeah,
And I'd throw that in there for ugly. Bad, I would say either. Okay, so I guess bad, I'd say the lightning hold. Ugly, I'd say the car on its side and there were no flags.
Yeah.
And then good, I would say the car was great and it looked fantastic.
Cool.
Yeah. I guess I'll throw in on the flaggers that there were a couple things that I saw that were fairly surprising that I would have preferred not to have seen.
Yeah, there was
No
a
blood.
there was a couple flaggers that needed some TLC this weekend, but still a good weekend. Everybody enjoyed it. I think
Yeah, it was tons of fun.
the weather wasn't perfect, but it wasn't bad. So we'll
Yeah, it was
definitely
a
go
good
again.
weekend. It was, uneventful. Like it was fun. It was good. The driving was good.
Yeah.
We all got along. It was,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah,
We got to be
indeed.
garaged in with everybody, and
That's
that was
right.
really nice.
That's right. We even packed our RVs in somewhat of a normal stance, so it worked out well.
Mm.
And RVs and our trailers and everything.
Yeah, and the whole thing with the electricity in the garages turned out to not be an issue, so that was nice too.
Yep. It was I don't know who did what. I did a little bit. Sure, Lemons did something. They turned on all the electricity for no dollar, so I was okay. I found out that the reason that they did this was there was a bunch of HPD people who decided that they were going to plug in like 7 Teslas into one garage spot.
Oh,
So anyway, whatever. It's fine. You
yeah.
people are nuts, but do what you got to do. All right. Well, it sounds like a good weekend. When's the next weekend for you guys? What do you got planned?
Thompson.
Thompson. Wow, you guys are practicing a lot. Wow. That's good to hear. Nice way to work on that driver mod, people.
Well, we're heading off to London soon. I have to be in the UK for work for a bit.
I went the
So,
other way. I went that way. You're going that way.
Yeah,
So
I'm going that way. Yeah.
yeah, that way. Yeah. Okay.
But
All
I'd
right.
like to get to up to Club Motorsports, and check out Bill's garage there and drive on that track again before
Yeah,
Thompson
I think we
and
should have a party at Bill's place. He just doesn't invite us. It's fine.
Mhm.
It's fine. No pressure. It's fine.
You gotta up my membership, then I can invite you.
Okay, that's
And I'll
fine.
happen pretty soon.
All right. Well, we are all for going to the track. Anytime you say, "Would you?" We say yes. You don't even have to finish the sentence. So it's fine. You know what we'll do? We'll do a podcast from there, and then it won't say Bill's iPad. It'll just say Bill.
say Bill's garage.
That's
It'll
right.
probably say Bill's iPad still.
It might. It might. Because we know Bill's going to ditch us. He's like, I'm out. You people are nuts.
Well, I bring my iPad.
Oh, you always bring your iPad? Okay, that's fine. Well, this one's going to be a shorter than normal one for us, which means it's under like 3 hours. So that's fine. But hopefully, Chew and Crew, you're feeling better. We missed you at the race. We had our flannels prepared. We did not don them in your honor. I don't know if that's what you wanted, but it's what we did. And feel better, heal better, and we won't. We Garage Heroes in Training. This part won't be at Thompson, but rumors of a all girls team going to Thompson are quite strong right now. Although Miss Vicki, being Miss Vicki, has not planned anything, so she has no girls to race with her. So if
Oh,
you're
yeah,
around,
speaking of which, I have to say about Duckia, good night.
I
Oh my
know.
God, I'm so impressed with her.
Yeah,
Like she was absolutely amazing. Her first race, and she was actually complaining that 30 minutes wasn't enough for her first stint.
which it probably
I
wasn't.
love her.
It to be fair, it probably wasn't enough for her first time, but as we all know, you'd rather be on the not enough side than the too much side. So,
Yeah, I was just saying that she was really impressive,
yep,
you know,
she did
her
well.
first time out. Yeah.
Did you get any of the noodles?
No.
I think the noodles were acceptable for you, and they were quite yummy.
Oh, I thought they had chicken.
I don't know. I don't think they did. I think they could have chicken. I'm not sure they did, but we'll figure it out. She sounds like she's dumb enough to do this again. We might have a second chance. I mean, she's with Ryan. I mean, she doesn't make the best decisions. Their episode just came out today, so I can make fun of them. They've already recorded. They don't even know what I get to say. Ha ha ha. Duckia, you didn't hear anything. I said nothing. Anyway, it's fine. Yeah, we gave her the most valuable noodle award because
Nice.
everybody was really happy about those. So all right,
Nice.
excellent.
Well, she
So
was fantastic.
so Audra, just be prepared. You may get drafted into a second car at Thompson if Miss Vicki does her standard amount of planning. So
Cool.
just let you know, hit the gym a little harder, get a few dozen marathons in between now and then. You might be in shape for what's about to happen. So
Get into a car.
yeah,
Do some practice.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, maybe do the driver mod. It's up to you.
Yeah, I heard the driver mod is pretty great.
Driver mod usually is much easier and cheaper than the car mod. The car mod tends to cost a whole lot more.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah.
Is the Civic potentially coming back for that, or is it the truck?
The rumor on the street is the Civic is coming back for Thompson.
Wow. Oh wow.
We have all parts ready. We have everything ready. We'll see if we're the part that slows it down. So if not, it'll be the truck. We could have a flashback to the all girls truck team.
It was pretty sweet.
It was.
Oh, I've seen those pictures.
Yes, for your information, Max, full all the way back in the seat was adjusted to be 5'7".
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Took us like 3 or 4 hours to get there, and I think it was 3 different race seats, but we eventually got to where all of them were happy.
Yeah. Yeah, we have our own challenges with the seating.
Yes, I believe you are the reigning victors in the top to bottom seat positioning squabbles. Never good, but could be worse. Could be a fixed seat and lots of foam. That's a lot of foam.
This would be a lot of foam. I
That
don't
would
think it would work.
no, no.
You have
You'd
to
be
get like those little extensions on the shoes or
you
something.
you wouldn't even know that you were in a seat. You'd just be sitting on top of something and floating around. There's
Need a
no
little
side
shoulder
bolsters,
action.
nothing. So anyway, that sounds great. Well, I'm glad you guys had fun. I was happy to see your car get there, and whoever that person was that was screaming "Red is not a theme." I don't know what his problem is. He's a jerk. And then the theme came through, and the car came through unscathed. Well, except for when Bill decided to pick on the truck. There's rules and lemons. Okay, if you're going to pick on a car on track, the truck is not the one because you are not going to win. The truck is like a boulder out there, and people constantly sit there and say, "Oh, I'll just move it a little bit." I'm like, "You're going to come out of this badly, really badly. It's like made of, destroyer steel. I don't know what it is, but cars just bounce off that thing." Anyway, so keep the E30 safe. No more melting cars, Max. Don't do that. It's not good.
Nope.
Okay, good. And when do you think the garage will be back up and,
Uh,
I was going to
yeah.
say fired up, but I didn't want to say that, but I couldn't think of
No.
anything
Too
else.
soon.
Yeah, too soon.
I don't know. I don't know. I would think by the winter time.
Okay.
But I don't know. I mean, the original speculations were that it would be up and running in March.
They didn't say which March though.
Right.
Yep. Yep. That sounds like I ordered a piece of equipment in COVID times, and they told me it was going to be 3 months. And I just, the guy's a friend, and I told him, I said, there is no way you're going to be done in 3 months, just because everything was back ordered and supply chains were just nightmares.
Yeah.
It's still not up, but someday.
Wow.
I guess COVID's still going. I guess. I don't know. But whatever. All right. Friends of ours, great seeing you guys out there. Wish you guys got out to the track just a little more for that driver mod. And
Working on it.
all right, very well. I know you actually are, Bill. There's somebody else on this team. I don't know who she is. I mean, who they are. Yeah, that's it.
I'm still not fast, but I've already done 5 track days.
There you go. That's 4 or 5 more than Audra did, but who's counting? You're supposed to. It's okay. It's all right.
We went to Thompson in March, didn't we?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was so long ago.
You were missed in pit race, by the way. The red car could have had fun.
Oh, we went to pit. Well, we went to.
I know.
I went to pit race and drove with Jeremy.
I know you went, but the car.
Yeah, it wasn't ready.
It wasn't ready.
I know.
Max had to modify the garage before he could modify the car.
Yeah, it's probably true.
Yeah.
Priorities. Hate when work gets in the way of us having fun. Well, let's not have that happen again, shall we? No more of this stuff getting in the way of the fun. So glad to see you guys were out there knocking it down. Bill, controlling the bladder. Nicely done, sir.
Yeah. Surprised 3 hours.
Yeah, I just remember you running away from New Hampshire. I gotta go. Okay. It's
Yeah.
fine.
That was a very long stint. It was quite impressive, really.
It was. It's all right. Just remember, if you pee in the seat, it's the problem of the next driver, not you, Bill. It's fine.
Yeah, it's always Max that goes after Bill, so it's no big
There you
deal.
go. Sucks to be Max.
It's gonna be dry by the time I get in.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Depends if it's re-wetted, Then you
No, I would come before that happens.
it's a problem when you get pulled over for, gas coming out of the car and the gas is fine. It's not the gas.
Your car is leaking fluids.
Yes, it is. But it's not the gas tank. Yeah, indeed. It's the driver. Anyway, very well. Thank you guys. Always fun.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Thanks.
Excellent. Can you guys send over a picture or two from the weekend? I know you didn't have Chewing Crew there, so your video documentation isn't quite up to standard.
Yeah, Max got a couple of good pictures that I
Cool.
saw.
Cool. I wasn't sure if he could take pictures if he held the camera up, if the mustache made it tilt so everything was up.
Yeah, it's aimed wrong because
Yeah.
of the mustache,
Yeah,
but
kept
I'll still
overshooting
send them.
everybody. Yeah.
I'll still send a couple to you.
Very well. I swear I looked at you like 2 or 3 times before I knew it was you. I'm like sitting, it looks like Max. Well, what? But Max isn't a porn star. Or maybe Max is a porn star. I don't know. I'm not going to be the judge. I didn't say anything that you got to do
Hilarious.
stuff when the garage isn't running. Maybe a second job comes up. But whatever. I should probably leave this in the podcast. That'd be hilarious. Anyway,